So we're here with Kellan Lutz. First of all, I want to start off and ask you, how does it feel now that, the strikes are over and you can get back, actors can get back to work and you can get back to promoting great films like your upcoming film, Do Justice?
Yeah, I like press. I think it's kind of the cherry on top with the film process. You have the prep and then you shoot the movie. It's all about the journey, and you have post, you do some ADR, and then you watch the movie a few times, and it usually takes about a year to do that. And then you get to do the press train, and then the movie comes out, and it's just wrapping it up in a bow. And due to the strike, we weren't able, it just felt short-lived. And so I'm glad
Mhm.
the strike ended and we are able to do this. But I gotta say, I took advantage of my downtime, especially COVID into the strike. I have my two babies, and now I have
Mhm.
no auditions to do, no meetings, or I did. So it was just fun. It was really fun to just check out from work and just intentionally just be with them.
Well, since I last saw you, you got married, you had 2 kids, you have a boy and a girl. And so the theme of this movie, it's about family. Obviously, like your character's wife and brother are murdered, and your baby girl is taken. And if we've learned anything from the Taken films or the John Wick films, dads will do anything for their kids and anything to get back. So tell us a little bit about your role and what we can expect from this film.
Yeah, it's that. When Javier emailed me and we spoke, he's the writer and director of the movie, shared his vision of it. I love Liam Neeson. I love his Taken universe. I love being entertained. You know what you're gonna get. You know he's gonna rescue his family again, but how he does it and what the dire situation is. I wish I could say the same for my wife in this movie. And my
Mhm.
daughter, you kind of get the impression that she's gone, unfortunately. But I've always loved and been drawn to the roles where I am the hero and I fight against injustice. And that's what Max, my character, gets to do in this one. Um, so yeah, it's just fun having my own Taken movie, kind of leave it open-ended for potential sequels. And you do a movie like this and you learn about the behind the curtain dark world of organ harvesting, which I work with
Mhm.
Saving Innocence, one of my charities and organizations
Yeah.
about sex trafficking. And you don't realize, I mean, already the sex trafficking is a crazy world. It's
Mhm.
a disgusting world. And that is just on par as well with like harvesting organs
Yeah.
from children. It's evil, and it takes place in this world. Um,
Yeah.
so definitely having a daughter of my own pulled on some heartstrings and allowed me to use some of my own experiences, because like shoot, I would
Yeah.
do anything for my
Your own
family.
emotions for it. Yeah. If it was your family. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got to work with the talents of Jeff Fahey, who I've been a huge fan of, and Efren, and you put our three characters and how we play them all in one room, and you get something special. It's a really fun experience for me.
Did you have to do a lot of like fight and stunt training for this role also?
The cool thing about this was that my character was a drifter. He drifts cars, and Javier, I believe put it in the script that way to pay homage to his son, who's a super talented car drifter. So having
Ah,
him as my stunt double and then him teaching me how to do some things. He did most of the stuff in this one, just due to the time. We didn't have,
yeah.
and insurance reasons to get me uh so many passes behind the wheel, but I was able to do a few. And this movie, after rewatching it again recently a couple times, this is more like it's a revenge movie. I don't even know. I guess it's action and a thriller, but I just kill people. It's like you take whatever from me. I'm just gonna end your life.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hey, you already kind of hinted there could be a sequel. We're excited for the first one to drop. And of
Yeah.
course, we'll look forward to sequels. I'll just quick flip it real quick. You mentioned your kids. It's holidays coming up. Any fun activities or excitement you've got? You still got little kids. Any fun Elf on the Shelf or things like that you're doing?
You know what? It's we just Ashton loves cooking. Like she loves climbing on things and she loves cooking. I think we'll do a Rob and Bella, like a Rob and Kristen on the shelf, get the dolls, put them on the tree. But just traditions. Our kids are still like Ashton's almost 3, my son's a year and a half almost. They're still really young. So it's really just cool seeing what they're interested in and
Yep.
doing it. Like she just loves currently right now she loves playing ice cream. They have this Melissa and Doug set where she can be like, Dad, Mom, you want ice cream, vanilla or chocolate? That's the
That's
cone.
funny. My niece is 3.5, and yesterday I FaceTime with her, and she had her ice cream set, and I was like, "I'll have cookie dough," and then she was like, "Which one's cookie dough?" So I know what you're talking about. So funny, so funny.
Yeah,
Well,
it's really,
go ahead.
no, it's just really cool how they use their imagination. And we'll be like, well, how much does it cost? And she's like, $3, please. And then we'll give imaginary money, and she'll be like, oh, here's your change, and just like a child's imagination is so, so cool.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. Yeah, my niece is 3.5, and my nephew is 1.5, so about the same age as your
Yeah.
kids. And I get to see them mostly on FaceTime, but it's fun to see kind of what they come up with. So last question, do you have any dad advice? Your old Twilight co-star is about to be a dad. He just
Yeah,
announced. So
Rob is.
yeah. Any dad advice as a dad to 2 young kids?
I'm excited to, I know he's going to be an amazing dad. He'll just do it in a very unique way, right? Like even anytime we talk and catch up, even when we were shooting the movies, I'm like, did anyone teach you how to throw a baseball? Did anyone teach you how to run? Did anyone teach? Like he just does stuff. It's funny. He's so talented in some areas, and then other areas he's just so goofy. Um, and I don't, like, I mean, I wish I had half the talent that he has with singing and playing the guitar. I mean, shoot, it'd be amazing. But I'm just excited for him and Suki, and
Yeah.
they're gonna make a beautiful baby, and they seem like they have such a beautiful friendship and relationship. So it's really quite cool, and I'm just excited for him. Being a dad's hard. Like it's a lot of hard work, especially the we are pregnant phase, right? Like your woman's
Yeah.
growing the baby, but you're taking care of the woman. You're making sure
Yeah.
she's healthy. And if it's a hard pregnancy or, especially having 2, that was really hard for me. It was the hardest season of my life, but the most rewarding once you get through it and on the other side. And, you know, each day they get older and better and easier and then harder in different ways. So I I'd love to give Rob some of my wisdom, and also I have a lot of good mentors, and everything is fleeting, right? It just goes by so fast. So the days are long, sometimes
Yep.
really, but the weeks fly.
I love it. Well, it's so good to see you again, both personally, and congrats on this project. And
Thanks,
thanks for taking the time.
Thanks, Jennifer. See you soon.